just have like mashed potatoes and gravy.
I guess that makes me God.
A knock knock.
Oh no.
In fact, I just throw things on the floor.
They didn't get you anything?
No.
Oh. My house exploded.
Now that you're doing it, I do have the sudden urge to beat the you.
I'm the protagonist.
Oh, I hate you already!
And now, despite everything, capybaras exist.
Pre-recorded and over Zoom, but it's still America's favorite improv show, And Scene, with your host, Drew Carey.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to And Scene, Zoom edition. I'm your host, Katy Zitt, filling in for Drew Carey. If this is your first time watching, our lovely players from the Pioneer Players Improv Club will be improvising scenes off the top of their head with help of suggestions from myself and our handy dandy word generator. Everyone here on And Scene will be receiving points arbitrarily at my complete discretion. Do these points mean anything? Absolutely not. Let's meet today's players. She's sparky, she's spunky, she's trapped in Maryland. It's Regan McClure. Next up, she's got a bag full of toothpicks and a bone to pick with me. It's Ashley Burrows. And last, but certainly not least, she's got Ben Platt tied up in her basement. It's Christina Poliandro. Our first game of the night is I Like My Women. The name of the game is objectification, and all of our players will have the opportunity to objectify women or men or just people in general. We'll be using our handy dandy word generator to define objects to compare women to. The players will have to finish the line, I like my women how I like my blank, with their punchline relating to the object. Our first word is pizza. Chime in when you're ready. Regan?
I like my pizza like I like my women. No, I like my women like I like my pizza. Saucy.
Ashley?
I like my women how I like my pizza, dripping in grease.
Christina?
I like my women how I'm unmuted. Yeah. I like my women how I like my pizza. Really cheesy.
Regan?
I like my men how I like my pizza. Meat lovers. Oh.
You lose 2 points for that. Ashley?
I like my women how I like my pizza. So crusty. The crust is the best part. I like a crusty woman.
Any other punches? Oh, Christina?
I like my women how I like my pizza. We hang out every Friday night.
And scene. I think Christina gets another point because I also want to hang out with someone on a Friday night. Our next game of the night is Good, Bad, and Ugly. In this quirky advice show within a game show, our players will be taking on the roles of good, bad, and ugly. Good gives good advice, bad gives bad advice, and ugly gives straight up whack advice. They'll be answering questions that our fans sent in by carrier pigeon. Each round is 2 questions, and after each round, they'll switch. Make sense? Absolutely not? That's fair. Regan will be playing good, Ashley will be playing bad, and Christina will be playing ugly. Are you guys ready? Our first question comes to us from Waldo in Nebraska, and he asks, how do I better connect with my ferret?
Well, I would say get it some nice toys, make sure it's really comfortable, and give it its space, but show it that it can trust you.
Release the ferret. Send it out into the wild. It doesn't want to connect with you. You don't need to connect with it. Get rid of it. No more ferret.
Marry it. There's no one you know quite like your spouse.
And Scene does not condone bestiality. Our next question comes to us from Jebediah in Orlando. What should I make my godmother for breakfast? She's allergic to tomatoes.
I would make her a lovely omelet, pancake. There's a lot of things you can make for breakfast, not using tomatoes, turns out. Sausage, omelets, a nice croissant. Really, the options are unlimited except for tomatoes, but that really doesn't limit you.
You know, all right, hear me out. This might be a little crazy. That tomato, cheese, basil thing, give her that. No basil. I think that'll make a fantastic breakfast for your godmother, Jebediah from Orlando.
It sounds like your aunt's a little punk and needs to get over herself. So I say make her bruschetta. Nothing but bruschetta. You want bruschetta on bruschetta on bruschetta for breakfast.
I think another 2 points for Christina because I love bruschetta. All right. And we're switching. So now Christina's good, Regan's bad, Ashley, you're ugly.
Not the first time. In Pioneer
All right. This next question comes to us from Beverly in El Dorado. I think my boyfriend has a boyfriend, and I kind of want to share. How do I achieve an extra boyfriend? Should I wear more pearls?
So I think it's really important that everyone figure out a good way to express themselves. So first you should have an open and honest communication with your boyfriend. Who is this person? What do they like? Would they be open to also having a girlfriend? As long as you're staying open and honest, anything is possible.
I say take it a step further. Your boyfriend's coming home with his boyfriend. Set up a lovely dinner for the three of you. Have some candles out, put some rose petals around. Honestly, it should work itself out.
Have you ever heard of kidnapping? It is a wonderful, lovely little crime where if you kidnap yourself a boyfriend, you will have as many boyfriends as you want. Kidnapping, arson, murder, all different charges you can do to achieve the boyfriend of your dreams. And I condone it. So does Ancine.
Ancine does not condone kidnapping, murder, or general violence.
Arson.
Ashley, you lose a point for lie. I don't like liars on my show. No
I think
more lying.
I think I'm still like a solid middle though.
No,
Regan
big
lost
letters.
2. I'm at -1. Christina's way above. We're not catching up. It's a race for second place now.
Big letters. No liars on Ancine. Anyway, our next question comes to us from Stacy in Sydney. She asks, "Hey, everyone keeps making weird jokes about my mom because my name is Stacy. And to be fair, my mom is smoking. But how do I get them to stop?"
So honestly, I don't think you can. As someone who has seen other people deal with bullying, I can tell you that being in on the joke is a really good way to make them even consider stopping. So every time they're like, "Yeah, Stacy's mom is going on," you'd be like, "Haha, yeah, she does." And it'll make everyone uncomfortable, and that'll make them stop.
I think you should take it literal, because if your mom's hot, make her not, shave her head in her sleep, ruin her makeup, size her clothing either a little bit too big or a little bit too small. Then all those thoughts will go out the window. You might hear the occasional one, but then you can show a picture of your mom and go, "No, Stacy's mom's not hot."
Stacy, I would love to answer your question. I am too busy thinking about your mom. She is smoking. She's got it going on, and I am obsessed. Like, I don't even remember what you said.
3 points to Ashley. You love.
I'm out of the hole!
So we're switching up. Ashley is good, Christina is bad, and Regan is ugly. Our next question comes from Adam from Applebee's. "Hey, how do I quit my job? I don't know if I can make it through another half-apps if I'm being honest."
Hey, Adam from Applebee's. Love the work you've been doing. Always remember to pride yourself on the good work that you do every day. If you want to quit, that's fine. Put in your 2 weeks, write a nice letter, say, "Hey, I need to go. I can't handle Applebee's anymore. You guys are great. Please be my referrals for my next job. I appreciate it. Thank you. Goodbye." Don't walk out. Just quit.
Ghost them. Just stop showing up one day. Take all their half-apps on your way out, but ghost them.
Now, I'm the ugly side of the advice. So I'm going to recommend the ugliest thing you can do in the situation, which is leave them and go to work at Chili's as the ultimate betrayal. If you're not feeling Chili's, I feel like the next step is TGI Fridays. there any Ruby Tuesdays left? That's the pinnacle. You're welcome.
Wonderful. And our last question of the night, it comes to us from Alfred and Wayne. How do I get my students to stop going, okay, boomer, whenever I open my mouth?
Well, that is a tough question, Alfred from Wayne. You have to understand that your students respect you, and maybe okay boomer is like a sign of love. So maybe instead of trying to make them stop, take it with pride. Be like, yeah, I am a boomer, and I'm proud of it, Alfred. Good luck.
Don't be a freaking boomer. Like, just learn how to do stuff, I guess, but it might be too late for you.
Listen, we all know who this is about. Goes out to our supervisor here at the at our TV department at William Patterson University. Alfred, you are a boomer, and you just gotta say okay, and you just gotta let your students bully you a little bit. That's just what you gotta do. And also give them all A's while you're at it. I'm not even in your classes at this point, but give them all A's.
Regan loses a point. Any similarities between people on the show and real people are purely coincidental. That being said,
where is Jebediah from Orlando?
Being said, I do love you, Al Clarke. Moving on. The next game of the night is Empty Threats. This is a fun game in a murdering your loved ones can be kind of cathartic kind of way. Our victim of the night is Regan McClure. All of our players are going to get their chance to get in some pot shots at our victim, finding a way to threatening her by incorporating words from our handy-dandy word generator. Our victim, Regan, must then find a way to turn those threats into compliments. Your first word is paper. Jump in when you're ready. Ashley?
Regan, now, because we're on camera, this is going to be non-graphic. It's going to be good for the children. But Regan, you know Flat Stanley? I'm going to turn you just like him, so paper thin, except instead of using a poster, I will be using maybe a sledgehammer. Maybe a really long plank of wood. Haven't decided yet. I am going to smush you.
Oh my God, are you calling me skinny? Thank you.
Christina?
Regan, I'm gonna give you the nastiest paper cuts of your life. Okay, I'm gonna give you baby cuts all over your hands and all over your face, so you'll never be able to use hand sanitizer or any kind of shampoo that might touch your face ever again.
Oh my God, you want to hold my hand and caress my face? That's so, I mean, like, thank you, I'm flattered.
All right, you guys get a new word now. The next word is, the next word's tongue. Jump in. Christina?
Regan, I'm gonna cut off your tongue and then use it to bathe my cat.
Oh my God, how did you know I love cats? Is what I have to say legally.
Any other shots? Do we need to take a minute?
Terrible. So bad. Oh.
Christina, I think you might have to lose a point for that one. I think I might have to dock a point. All right, let's switch it up again. Let's give you guys a different word. Your new word is apartment. Ashley?
Regan, I have the most wonderful thing planned out for you. I'm going to get you your own little apartment. You're going to live there, except you won't be allowed to leave. I will rarely feed you. Your bed will be so uncomfortable. In fact, you won't even have a bed. It'll just be bed springs, no mattress frame. Does that sound good to you? Because it shouldn't.
Listen, I'm a broke college student. I will take any free housing that I can get.
All right.
Christina?
Reagan, I'm gonna break into your apartment and steal all of your left socks, and then I'm gonna take all your right socks and dip them into puddles and then put those back.
I'm just kind of flattered that you think I have socks that are even worth destroying. Again, broke college student. It's rough out here. That was a rough one.
If anyone were to take away one joke from Ancine, I just hope it's I'm flattered that you think I have socks. Let's do one more round. Your next word is desk. Christina?
Reagan, I am going to trim only one of your desk, the legs that hand them up. I'm gonna sand down only one of them so that it is an inch shorter than the rest of it. And then I will do that with every other desk you ever use for the rest of your life. So it will always be on a slight slant.
This is gonna give me the opportunity to finally be the quirky girl of my dreams and put a book underneath of it.
Reagan loses another point.
I am going to make it so that every desk you ever encounter, every time you try and open up the drawer, it doesn't open on the first time. And there's always going to be somebody watching. And every time you struggle to open the drawer, that person's just going to be like,
So you're saying some handsome stranger is gonna need to help me open drawers? Thank you. It's a great way to pick up people.
stranger?
Reagan gets a point back. And now, as we wind down for tonight, I'm sorry to say, but we're experiencing some technical difficulties. So we'll close it out with your cam froze. In this game, Ashley and Christina will be doing a scene, but oh man, their video qualities are really bad. When our technical producer, Jonah, interrupts either of them to inform them that their cam froze, they have to change their sentence to redirect the scene in some way. Let's ask our handy dandy word generator for one more call for. Your situation is, Ashley stole Christina's basket. Scene in when you're ready.
I can't believe you stole my basket. You know I need that for basket weaving class.
You bring your own basket to basket weaving class? Don't you have to weave one there?
Well, yeah, this is one that I weaved last week.
It's really pretty. It'll look really nice in my house. Thank you.
Your cam froze?
God, this is such an ugly basket. Can you make a better one, please?
Your
Thank
cam
you.
froze?
You know, this basket's just okay. It can hold some eggs.
Why would you steal my basket if you didn't even like it that much?
I need decorations for my house. It's kind of bare, kind of empty. This basket would look nice on a table, I think.
Also, that's really rude you would insult it like that. It is only my 3rd week in basket weaving class.
Your cam froze?
This is only my 2nd week in basket weaving class. That's a
Your
little
cam
weird.
froze again?
I'm a beginner at basket weaving, and I thought I did a really good job.
Well, you didn't. You did just okay. Now do better. Make me a new basket. I will replace. Once you make a good basket, I'll give you back this mediocre basket.
Your cam
Can
froze?
I have like a big one? Just like 6 eggs per basket. That's the type of basket I'm looking for.
Your cam froze?
I'm looking for a basket that can hold maybe 7 different strands of yarn. It needs to be so tiny.
Your cam froze again.
I need a basket that I can take a bath in. I need a basket I can live in. I need to fit in the basket. I need to sit there, have a little bubble bath. I need to put a rubber ducky in the basket with me.
You want a basket?
Ha ha ha. Focus on the basket weaving.
I can't make one that big. Like I said, this is only my 1st week in basket weaving class. I barely had enough like yarn or anything to make the one that I already had. How am I supposed to make a really, really big one?
This basket's made out of yarn? You're making yarn skits? No, basket should be made out of wicker and wicker only. I want a wicker bath skit.
Bath skit.
I don't like that joke. I want a wicker bathtub basket. There we go. That flows off the tongue real nice.
Wait, can wicker get wet?
Doesn't matter. I asked for a wicker basket. This is not a commission, by the way.
Your cam froze?
I want a basket made entirely out of wax. Like nice scented wax. And I want to take a nice bath in my waxy basket, and you are not getting paid for making this. This is a gift. This is a tribute to me. You're welcome.
Is it a gift or slave labor?
And
Hang on a second.
Well, everyone, thanks so much for tuning in to And Scene Zoom Edition. And here on And Scene, there are no winners, but there is one clear loser, and that is Miss Regan McClure. So give yourselves a pat on the back for not losing, unlike Regan, who is a big loser and deserves no backpats. As always, I am your host, Katy Zitt, filling in for Drew Carey, and this has been And Scene. Don't forget to come to Pioneer Players via Zoom on alternating Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 to 9, and to check out our socials at PlayersWPUNJ, and follow the And Scene Instagram page at AndSceneWPTV. See you next time!